Good man. Whose field is that the other side of the river?
The wood.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream.
Good. Meet you there.
Greetings.
stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose 'em. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! It's fast! Who's next? Don't let it get away!
Come on.
Not good.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Come on! Please, no more! Mercy! Please! No more! Please, no more! Mercy! Please!
مداتا
Luan and Kazer!
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to...
And thick-skulled... Show me what you're peddling. I'd like you to craft something for me. Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad. Incidentally, did you...
So long.
Password.
Dunno.
So?
And... show me. So long.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot. Leather nobbling.
No more. Please, no more.
Lower and I'd faint.
More dark and putrid.
That's it, Roach.
Come on now.
Let's go.
Something moved.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the So, I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Len.
Fascinating story. Any chance you...
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never...
Never taken on a pan contract. You should wait here, just in case.
Gods lie above, Emperor far away. That griffin's gross.
Ah.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted.
20? So why'd you put it?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well?
This ghost.
Well...
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave.
Some wraith.
If you don't wallop it, Master. If you don't take care of it, that is.
I feel for you, but this is my job.
Something not right with the coin. Near in my life have I seen a sum approaching that. That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help.
In Havel, a settlement on the heights.
Come on. Arr!
Infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well's scorched. Grass around the well's scorched. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith. Journal might be useful. Noon wraith won't stray too far from the well. Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet. Bracelet was on an arm bone. Wonder where the rest of the Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Moonwraith did this. Something's tied the Moonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world. A man. Stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains. Barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Wraith won't stray too far from the well. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Let's take another look. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well. Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some Wraith oil, drink some potions. And the bracelet. Igni. It worked. Move it! Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If...
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you...
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart.
Ah.
Quite a lot.
Is it true? Northern women bathe once every 3 moons.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush. Tracks lead back to the village.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day,
Got a
so
lump
folk
of
found
red
a witch
today,
that was hunting nearby.
slingshot.
Started
Gonna
poking him
hunt
asking.
bears.
Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound. Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but
And I'll beat your
try me, peasant. I could use the prep.
Ow! 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 Oh, stop! I give up! Damn it! You broke my nose!
But not your legs, so let's go see the smith. And take my... Here you go. One village pyromaniac...
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper.
No! Willis,
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements...
Not what this is about, mate. This...
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying...
Villagers will really look...
Well, no, I don't.
You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can... A return customer.
Show me what you got. so long.
Kings do the fighting, peasants do the dark. Damn deer, stick the bark off the tree together. Kings do the fighting, peasants do the dark.
I knows what I knows, else there's no right.
A corpse. Explains the stench. The priceless front. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? The mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burnt.
And the other...
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice.
Hang about! You've earned... Try up a nice white Christmas.
That's it, Roach.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be. Place of power. Should draw from it.
Come on.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down? To hang a golden sun there now?
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
With bigger lads! Bigger!
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls, as soon as possible.
Recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then? This tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit...
Not the way I see it. I helped a friend rescue...
Anais was not just any child. She was a pawn in a game you did not understand. You and Roach did not rescue...
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him... Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on...
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important...
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience. The gentleman will tell me once he has...
A shame I had no time.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but the towel wrapped around. Is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress. Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes. I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let him leave until I am confident that he... Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
A shame I have no time. Be so kind and do not disturb. A shame I have no time.
Evain Kersher is Daithwin Adden in Khan at Morfoot.
Im grimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Weljen namen, wat gern favort. So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda. Not only am I making wait here like some supplicant.
Raadsliden
is
toen is saur aan neelvaart.
Es sieht finster nein
Is maar streken.
Waar en uit fijn.
Essa classe, in red Greinagat and Selfit Bonta.
We cross the Yara, we will cross the Pontar as well.
And Selfit Ben Sikla. Kasta Tenti Belde, in Heron, Sivanta Slapide, Karten, Untas Vikavaro, Glen Essa.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Very mean. Directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Uh-huh. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could...
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have... I know as much as you do. It must be... As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to...
So where's Ciri been...
In two places. Velen and... The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents.
That's it? No passwords?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me.
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Cairtro.
One thing before we go. Why?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard...
Yen, I'd love...
Really? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference.
It is indeed. So why don't I tell...
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horse...
Have it your way? Oh, and...
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a... I shall be waiting.
scars healed nicely.
A shame I have no time. Vedimi.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you would...
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard...
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar, only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent... This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arm, and so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality. Enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching?
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. As bad as ever. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting...
So how's ruling that
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain... I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here. Which is why the mood in the city is...
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves... I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. but what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the...
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the...
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
A dessert.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
till sjået er vej.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
position! Right! Oh, you're fucked. Go for the horse son's eyes! As a bunch, lads! Ah! Oh, you're fucked. There's one. Instead of grabbing yourself, fight. Hero, eh? Go for the horse son's eyes! Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it!
Shut up and fight.
Go for the horse son's eyes! Go on, make my day, scum. We'll flail your skin off. Come on! Ah! Oh, you're fucked. There's one. Instead of grabbing your gun, fight. Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it! Piss off. Still got legs. And bollocks. Go for the horse son's eyes!
Mistake.
Yeah! Fighting your guts out, eh? Ha!
mistake.
Son of a goat!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Look from your store by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly. I'll make an exception for you. Look from your store by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly. I'll make an exception for you.
Move it!
see me an officer.
What is it?
Got work for you, because you look to me...
What do you need?
Need from the men to finish their work unharmed.
Deal.
Lost something, have you?
Here?
Spine's bent to break in twain.
Come on. Come on, come closer.
I've got to hurry before the corpse eaters scramble out.
Not listening but a few crowds.
is attacked. One from either side.
Step away.
A stranger! Saw him over there!
Hey there.
I'll not give her up, not on me life. So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her!
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for...
Haven't finished my drink.
Innkeep, vodka.
Who's this in?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen...
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore.
And which way, mate?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and hornblood.
Who are you?
Oh, aye.
Like to know who I'm drinking with.
We're the Baron's men.
To your health. And...
Bottoms up.
If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench.
A step in the hut. There's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think to myself.